What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the OG family. Make sure y'all smash that like button, subscribe to my channel only if you want to. But look, we got these influencers who bought their followers. Look, I personally know, you know how somebody be capping with you, and they be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, I got these 10,000 followers on Instagram or whatever, and you know what I'm saying, then you look at like their profile and you see their likes to dislike, their like to like interaction ratio. They have like 3 comments and they have like 100 likes on the picture. It's not all about the likes and stuff, but you can tell when somebody bought it. You ain't buy the whole package. Why you would? Like, if y'all gonna buy these fake packages, man, buy the whole thing where they give you some fake comments too and some fake likes. You know what I'm saying? But look, let's get into this video. I'm not condoning this, but y'all be capping. But it's not all about that though. I feel like it's important if you're like an influencer or something like that, quote unquote, you know.
Clicking likes over and over, and they create this artificial interest.
So now that everyone wants to be just a little bit internet famous, the practice of buying fake followers has become massive, with thousands of people buying fake engagement through bots and fake accounts online to give them a boost on Instagram. But since you can't truly fake genuine engagement, a lot of people are being exposed online for buying their followers. Because if you notice that someone has thousands of followers but only gets a few like 100 likes on their posts. Hey, what's up, IOers? It's Mackenzie here, and today on the channel I'm going to be spilling some piping hot tea, and I will be exposing some influencers who bought their followers. And if you want to see more juicy videos just like this as soon as we upload them, make sure to subscribe and turn on that bell notification. But before I get into it, I do gotta say a little disclaimer here that what I'm gonna say in this video is just my opinion, and I'm more or less going to discuss what people have said online, not any genuine facts. Okay, so after all of that, let's get into the exposing. Starting off with number 5, Lily Jean. Okay, so this one is probably the crazy story of someone allegedly buying their followers, and there's a lot of details here, so please forgive me if I don't hit them all, but I'm gonna try and get the main point.
I'ma stop.
So basically this
I'm not
all
gonna roast
started on
nobody.
Reddit, when one Reddit user asked a makeup subreddit if they had heard of this Instagram beauty guru with close to 1 million followers on their account and tons of collabs with very popular beauty brands like CoverGirl and Revlon, along with tons of others named Lily Jean. But no one ever really talked about her, and her engagement was incredibly low, which made a lot of people believe that she was buying her followers. So when this happened and everyone concluded that they had never really heard of her, this story started to pick up a lot. And it got worse when people noticed that she had photoshopped pictures on her account of her on the cover of Teen Vogue and at the Met Gala, and was trying to pass them off as legit. People were also baffled when she was posting like crazy on her socials that she was doing a lipstick collab with a brand called Bite Beauty, where her fans would be able to buy lipsticks of her creation. But that wasn't true, and the only reason she got footage that looked legit is because Bite is actually a place where you can make your own lipsticks with a completely unique color and formula to anyone else's. So essentially anyone can go in there and make whatever lipstick that they want. And the backlash against...
Look, she big capping, yo. Look. That's crazy, bro. She did the Bow Wow challenge.
Incident got bad enough that Bite Beauty themselves decided to come out and confirm that they had no relation to Lily. And after tons of skeptics started talking about her on Twitter and YouTube is when Lily and her mother, who is also her manager, decided to clap back at the haters. And they responded to a ton of these hate comments with their own side of the story. But they played really dirty and actually got one Twitter user's account suspended because she simply asked her followers if they had ever heard of Lily, and they ended up getting in a ton of drama. And this is not all, because once people were pretty certain that she was faking her following, people were mad that she was taking opportunities away from beauty gurus that deserved it a lot more than her. But things got even shadier when people noticed that really the only people that would comment on her Instagram posts were her own fan accounts. But these accounts were really suspicious, as they never posted their own photos, and they all had really strange backstories that were very stereotypical to their races. Like, one of her fans was a black woman, and the Instagram page was full of just harmful racial stereotypes. And another of her fans was a trans man, and again, his page was full of a lot of weird stereotypes as well. So not only was Lily accused of making her own fan accounts and giving them their own identities so that they would be less suspicious, the identities she gave these people were full of harmful stereotypes. And then after all this, Lily decided to make her own response video, where she called all of her haters internet bullies who were jealous of her success, and she blamed the low engagement on the algorithm. As well as she denied buying any of her followers and said that these followers grew organically, with a lot of them coming from a beauty blog she started when she was just 11. Lily is still posting to Instagram to this day, and she's now verified from all of the media attention that she received. Her engagement is definitely a lot higher than it used to be, but I'm not sure that's because she's buying engagement for all her posts, or her verification and high follower count is actually gaining some real followers. In at number 4, Caroline Calloway. So this is...
Yeah, so that's the plan though with a lot of them. They think, alright, so when they buy these... It's probably some people that's watching this video right now that bought fake followers. I mean, whatever floats your boat. It's just, I think it's the same thing as people that buy fake jewelry. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, it ain't that deep, but it's kind of funny though. Like, you don't need people to rock with you like that if they don't naturally rock with you like that. Like me, I want 1 million followers on Instagram, but I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna get it, man. You know, like, it's not for everybody, because I'm not gonna sell my soul to be the most lit person in the world and do the most dumb things on camera. If I did some dumb stuff on camera, I bet you I have 1 million. I know I can, but I ain't going that route.
Another one that's a long and winding road with a lot of detail. But Caroline Calloway was actually one of the first people on Instagram that gained somewhat of a following after posting intimate captions and aesthetic photos that got on the discovery page. Caroline had a crazy, interesting life full of travel and fun, and at one point her life felt so exciting that she wanted to write a memoir based off of it. But after the book deal fell through, her ex-friend and colleague, Natalie Beach, wrote an explosive essay in Cut where she explained how Caroline tried to fake her following by buying followers to get her a book deal. In the essay on the Cut, Beach wrote, quote, "The real story, she told me, is she took a series of meetings with literary professionals who informed her that no one would buy a memoir from a girl who had no claim to fame and no fan base. And so Caroline made one online, taking out ads designed to look like posts to promote her account and buying tens of thousands of followers." After Beach expressed concerns for this strategy, wondering if trying to promote a memoir off of a lie is a smart move, Calloway told her that this was modern day promotion and didn't really see anything wrong with it. After the book deal she was working on fell through, Calloway blamed it all on the fact that she did not relate to the memoir anymore. She didn't want to write the story that she thought she did. But this was not her last controversy. After she was called out online, she tried to redeem herself through a speaking tour that she was charging her fans $165 to attend. Many online dubbed it a scam, as she'd been taking ticket revenue before planning anything or booking any venues, and she was forced to cancel the tour and refund the money. But then all of a sudden she decided to uncancel the tour, and she ended up going through with it. Insider detailed an article of someone who went to the workshop to see if it was a scam or not, and whopping $165 fee. The consensus was actually that her fans were pretty happy to interact with her and liked the workshop. So I guess after all this, Calloway still had some true fans that will stick with her through anything. In at number 3, Trey Ratcliff. So this is another crazy one. So Trey Ratcliff, who is a photographer, decided to infiltrate the influencer world after he had encountered tons of influencers who had boosted their followings artificially in order to make more money from brand deals. He spoke of how influencers will purchase bots that also engage with their accounts to seem more legit. After all this, he decided to experiment with this and wanted to see just how easy it would be to become an influencer himself. So he bought about 100,000 followers, paying an average of $40 for each of 30,000 followers on his account at Gent Travel. After doing all of this and then getting offered legitimate deals for his fake following, Ratcliff decided to write a book about the whole experience.
Oh, damn.
A book called, quote, "Under the Influence, How to Fake Your Way into Getting Rich on Instagram. Influencer Fraud, Selfies, Anxiety, Ego, and Mass Delusional Behavior." He exposes all of the ways that influencers make their money and the fake trick.
Hey, one thing though is like social anxiety. I think that's a real thing. Look, man, I get to the point, I used to take a lot, like before me becoming like a quote unquote influencer or entertaining, whatever I do on YouTube, before YouTube, I had, you know what I'm saying, the same following as a lot of people, you know, that know a lot of people. Like I had like a couple thousand followers, you know what I'm saying? I was following like 1,000, you know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of people, but from my travels and just life experiences. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, once I was taking selfies all the time. Like, all the time. Boom, boom, boom. Pictures every day. But now that I have a following, I get anxiety from like taking a picture or something like that. But I'm gonna get better with it though. I just gotta get out of that anxiety of like posting, you know.
They
got any tips or help me? You feel me?
And honestly, after reading the description on Amazon, I'm incredibly tempted to buy this book myself. And at number 2,
I would buy it.
Maze is a rapper that was exposed when back in 2014, Instagram decided to crack down on fake followers. After Instagram announced that they were getting rid of all of the spam accounts on their platform, a lot of big stars had lost massive amounts of their followers.
Right.
One of these people was Maze, who was exposed for having a lot of spam accounts following him. As when Instagram deleted those spam accounts, his following went from 1.6 million to just 100,000 almost overnight. After the embarrassment associated with this, Maze decided to delete his account.
Yo!
And now at number 1, Trey.
I'm weak, bro. I didn't know that happened to Mace, man. You out here capping, cuz? Damn, it ain't that deep, bro. You still had 100,000, man. You should have kept your account just like everything else, man. With time, bro, people will forget. People will forget, man. Just damn. Why you? Come on, Mace. Capping ass.
78. So this story is so crazy that Vice even did a whole piece about it. But a user with the name Treg78 lost the most amount of followers back in 2014 when Instagram did their purge, with him going from roughly 3.6 million followers on the app to only 8 followers after all of the bots were deleted. I can't even believe that. That number, 3.6 million to just 8. Anyway,
right.
This meant that over 99.999% of his followers were completely fake. And considering that the account only had 2 posts at the time and the drop of followers, many were left incredibly confused as to why this person would fake having millions of followers and then not even post to the account or like do anything with it, but okay, guys, so that's all from me from this crazy video. Please let me know all your thoughts on this below, and please let me...
Look, man, let me know how y'all felt about this video right here, man. Look, at the end of the day, the message is, bro, stop capping. It ain't that deep, man. Stop capping, man. Like, come on, man. Let's get over this whole phase of like, you know, if you don't need the followers, like if you're not in entertainment, I'm gonna be real with you. If you're not in entertainment and you don't need social media for that, bro, don't worry about how many people follow you and stuff like that. So if you're in a different field, and I'll be real with you, then it's kind of important for us. Like, I want to get more business too as well. So that's why I tell y'all to follow my Instagram and my other social medias and stuff like that. It's not, you know what I'm saying, it's not going to cost you anything. Just fucking follow me, like, if you want to, though. You know, I only want the people that want to follow me though. If you really don't want to, then, you know what I'm saying, stay where you at. It's cool. Like, I'll be alright at the end of the day. I keep grinding myself, and the people that do rock with me, they'll follow me if they want to. But, yeah, man. Stuff happens differently for some people. Like, some people get 1 million in like a couple days, you know? Like, some people it takes years. Just, we all on our own paths, and just have faith in what you're doing. But like I'm saying, man, at the end of the day, spread love, because there's too much hate in this world. I love you guys. See you on the next video, and I'm out. Chill. Wow.
Hold up, I'ma give him time to fold up. She think I'ma flex on her when I roll up. Shit, from the toes up. When it comes to my drip, it's different.